The only way to reinvent yourself is to do this. You have to cut connections with every single person that you knew from your old self, from your past self. Because those people will continue to bring you down and not allow you to be a new version of yourself, only because they hold on to the memory of you. They hold on to the memory of who you were. So you are never going to think that you're a different person if you are around the same people, because then you think to yourself, they only remember me in this specific way. They only see me in this way. They only have this type of memory of me. So how would they ever see you in a different light? No. What you have to do is find a new environment. What you have to do is find new people that align with the person that you want to show up as. So step 1 is to ghost every single person from your past life. Every single person who has a bad memory of you or a memory that is holding you back. Spend more time with yourself. Be alone in nature. Really question who you are. What do you actually like? How do you want to reinvent yourself? Who were you before and who do you want to become? What are the steps? What are the actions? What are the habits of this person? Start with self-compassion and self-understanding. You have to realize and reflect where you are right now and where you want to be. You have to grow your self-awareness. You have to put yourself in situations that make you uncomfortable. You have to put yourself in situations where you are challenging your thoughts, what you are good at, you're challenging yourself. Put yourself through situations where you have to think outside of the box. You have to be resourceful. The only way to grow your self-awareness is to experience things by yourself and then actually taking the time to reflect and process what we just learned, what we just consumed, what we just saw. The processing of it is so important. The next thing you're going to do is define your core values. What do you believe in? What do you want to continue to believe in? Because every day you make a choice. Every day you make a choice. Are you going to be the same person you were yesterday? Are you going to be a different person? Or what? Your core beliefs drive your attitude, and your core beliefs drive your motivation, your attitude towards other people, and what you do. It drives your behaviors, how you act, how you talk. Sometimes when we're stuck in a toxic environment, we almost become paralyzed to the thoughts that we have something greater within ourselves. We are paralyzed within our potential. We don't really have the vision just yet. Where are we going? What do we even want? Because our environment clouds our view of reality so much, and if you can manipulate your environment to work with you, that is when you're golden. That's all it is. It's literally just that. What's the difference between a homeless person and a rich person? It's literally just the connection and the mentality. Literally, that's all it is. They're the same. They have the same color blood. They have the same 2 arms, hopefully. But you know, they both have a brain at the end of the day. And it's how the rich person manipulates his environment, how he manipulates his connections, how he talks to people, who he's connected with, who he knows, what he knows. Define what this version of yourself looks like. What does she wear? What are their habits? Who do they interact with? What do they think about? What do they like? What are their interests? What are their hobbies? The next thing you can do is develop your skills. Constantly take interest in your interests. Stop leaving them at the door. Stop self-abandoning. Stop doing things that you don't want to do. That has to come to an end somehow. I mean, it's inevitable. If you don't like to do it, it's somehow going to come to an end. You have to develop your skills. You have to do research on the resources you might need, the tools that you might need, what skills you might need. You see, what I'm trying to say is your attachment issues are holding you back. Sometimes you have to look at life like it's temporary. Everything is temporary. And because it is. Sometimes you have to let go of something that once helped you. Sometimes you're going to have to let go of something that was once good for you. And it's hard because sometimes we have attachment issues. Once we realize that if we stop attaching ourselves so much to what we have, we can then move further. We can then climb any hill that we see. Only once we let go of our baggage. Only once, when not everything in every circumstance is good or bad. You see, the boat once helped you, but right now it's holding you back. Right now it's limiting you. Before it was helping you, right now it's limiting you. So you have to make the choice. You then have to wake up to this present moment and realize how far you can go. You see, in order to move forward, in order to climb the hill, you have to let the boat go. Even though it was once good for you, even though once it helped you, it was there for you. It helped you cross the river. It helped you move a little bit further. But right now it's holding you back. And sometimes our attachment to things can hold us back. The best thing we can do for ourselves is let it go. Use everything at our disposal. We have so much tools, we have so much resources. We should never ever think in a scarcity mindset. We should never ever think that this will be the only boat that we have. And if we let it go, it's almost like we're not appreciative of what it did for us, of how it served us. But things have an expiry date. You see, not everything is solely bad.